Let's go! Let's fucking go, bro. Lions go out there and beat Green Bay. Sweet fest, man. Lions sweep the Packers. Hey, I told y'all, man. I said, don't worry about it. This coaching staff was going to make sure to do everything in their power to give us a chance to win this game. And they did that. I told y'all that yesterday. I told y'all. Y'all didn't listen to me. Oh, my God. I'm happy, man. I don't care how this one came out. I'm just glad we got the win. I can go on this 10-day stretch. Man, gotta say, man, wasn't the prettiest game. It damn sure wasn't. Almost had some people worried for a second. We about to get into it, man. All right. Again, man. Oh, man. So, Lions go out here, man, tonight, Thursday night football. Man, what a thriller it was. Thrilling into it. Jake Bates with the game-winning 38-yard field goal to take the win, 34-31. Lions, of course, we again hosted Green Bay. So, out the gate, man, Lions came out. They had the first drive because Green Bay deferred the kick. They deferred. They won the toss. They deferred it. Lions go downfield, score, punch it in. After that, we get some stops, get some sacks from Darius Smith and Lee McNeil runs out of the game due to concussion situations. He eventually comes back in. I'm not sure if he went back out, so hopefully he'll be okay. And Stanford Brian Branch late in the game had to get pulled out. I think it was his ankle. Hopefully it's nothing too serious because we already, as y'all know, we got a lot of new players on the roster, and a lot of those guys at times showed up early in the half. They struggled a lot bit in the second. Goff ended up throwing a pick interception that ended up leading to a touchdown. That's really how Green Bay was getting on the board. It was off very costly mistakes the Lions made, man. Penalties and stuff like that helped them get Green Bay down the field, and they took advantage. I'll give them that much. They did take advantage. But other than that, man, Lions, put their grit pants on, as I like to call it, and they came out strong and closed this game out. And they got the stops when it was necessary to get them. And at the end of the day, field goals are stops. When we held them to that field goal, there was 3 and some change left on that clock. And the Lions came out and they took over the game with that clock, man. Clock management, it was a little sticky, but they got it. And I'm just happy, man. They swept the Packers, the revenge game from last year on Thanksgiving. To come back now and sweep them. And I'll give it to Green Bay's defensive line. They did their thing today. They really attacked our offensive line, who was already down Taylor Decker today. But the way they played us, they made it really hard for us to run the ball. But speaking of running the ball, though, man, the Lions, both Lions and Green Bay, top running backs both touched 1,000 yards today. Overall in the season for rushing. So congratulations to both me and Josh Jacobs and Jahmyr Gibbs, man, for getting 1,000 yards in this game. So it's a good thing for Lions to get another 1,000-yard rusher on the season incoming. David Montgomery gets his 12th touchdown today of the season. A lot of good came out of it, but like I said, man, that defense, you knew it was going to be. We was going to have to take anything. That second half, we saw some really bad tackling and guys not knowing where they were supposed to be at, not understanding the assignment. That's what happens when you're on short notice. But the fact that the Lions could come out here with all that against them, man, all that against them, with all those players missing, and even one of your guys, a couple of your guys going in and out the game today, 2 of your other best players that you had left. You know what I'm saying? You talk about grit, man. That's what it means to be gritty. You don't always got to be pretty. Green Bay's a good team, but they're just not better than us. Man, all them new faces, man. Like I said, Darius Smith got a nice sack today. It was good to see that. Jack Campbell made some good plays today as well. Like I said, secondary, Terrion Arnold gave up the penalty flag. Like I said, the flags really helped get Green Bay on the board. Otherwise, when they really had to drive the ball downfield, outside the one quick drive they had where there was a deep ball to, I believe, Christian Watson. Yeah, Watson, he caught a big ball today, and then they eventually punched it in for a touchdown. That was probably their most legitimate offensive drive. Everything else was either a stop or they were held to a field goal, which is still considered a stop. So the mistakes really could have made this game harder. You know what I'm saying? The pick didn't help. Unfortunately, the call that Terry Young got called on, you know, it gave them a second chance and they gave up the touchdown. And not to mention the fourth down, even the fourth down, you know, we went for it on fourth and goal and not goal, but we went for it on fourth and we lost the play, man. Gibbs couldn't convert. They turned that into a touchdown. So 21 points to me were off those type of mistakes. Otherwise, we held Green Bay in check. You know, yeah, they had their moments where they ran the ball and at one point was averaging 6 yards per carry on us. But outside the mistake Goff did, throw Tim Patrick today. I don't have his official numbers with me, but I know he had 2 touchdowns and he was making big catch after big catch. Jamison Williams, same thing. They could have felt they could have went that well a little bit more, but you know, it is what it is. Tim Patrick today, man, and I believe he got the game balls. Likely he will be getting the game ball probably in the locker room celebration, man. But you gotta tip your hat off still to the defense, man, and Aaron Glenn. You still gotta tip your hat off to Aaron Glenn because when you take the mistakes away, bro, he kept Green Bay in check. That defense still kept them in check. Yeah, they gave us some big plays. They was missing tackles left and right, especially late in the game. But for the most part, if you take the mistakes away, the self-inflicted injuries, man, that defense still did their job. You know, it wasn't pretty, but who was really expecting a pretty performance? This is the part of the season now that you have to get the idea of playing pretty football. So the heart attack's going to be coming real heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? I can excuse a tougher game like today than I did last week. I can excuse this. You know what I'm saying? Because not, you know, it's not often we get to say, hey, we sweep Green Bay. We still getting used to doing that. And now, you know, 11 wins straight. Lions are 12-1. Chance to be 13-1. You know, chance to close the season out, man, as best as they can. It's just a wonderful feeling. You know, get the play. Like I said, the Lions struggled at the same time running the ball today with Gibbs. Gibbs had, to me, I don't want to say his worst game, but you know, it was some weird plays that went out there today, man. And you know, they was tackling our guys. Like I said, they D-line and linebackers was bringing it on us, man. But other than that, we still fought through it. You know, Jared Goff settled back in after that interception. Like I said, Tim Patrick showed up humongous today. His number, he had to hit over 100 yards. Tim Patrick had to get about 100 yards today because he was catching some good throw passes, man. It was a beautiful thing to see. You know, for him to come out and have a game like today. You know, you talk about St. Brown not being the most effective in a passing game, and then you get Tim Patrick today to step up. Like, that's what it means to be the next man up, man. This is what it means to play with grit. This is what it means. When you're a contender, you find a way to win. It just don't. That's what it comes down to. You find a way to win. And I'm so proud of the Lions for this victory, man. About to try to take a look at some quick stats before I get up out of here, man, because I got to work tomorrow. Again, Lions win 34 to 31. Yeah, Jacobs had 66 yards, averaged 3 yards, almost 4 yards to carry, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, and that's the only thing I cared about. Let's see, Lions stats today. Jared Goff was 32 out of 41. Yeah, we got to clean them dropbacks up. I don't like the 41 dropbacks. I'm telling y'all that. But like I said, they were trying to run the ball a lot with Gibbs. I'll throw his game out the window. That's what I'll do. David Montgomery, 14 carries, 51 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs, 15 carries, 43 yards, 2.9 yards per carry attempt. So not a great one. Jamison Williams led in receiving today. 5 receptions, 80 yards. And Tim Patrick was third with 6 catches, 43 yards with 2 teddies, man. And Sam Laporta had a damn sure nice game as well. You saw a lot of passes too, short passes to Gibbs and Montgomery, specifically Montgomery. You know, when you struggle to run the ball, you do have to sometimes drop back and throw short passes to the running backs, man, so they can get in that space. So I can understand on why we did drop back more than we should have, probably, in my opinion, because they were getting at it on the run, man. They were tackling Gibbs today. They were running through our blockers. You know what I'm saying? I'll be feeling much better when we get Taylor Decker back. Not saying that would have made a huge difference, because like I said, they were amped on us today. They kept their promise from the last game, but they just wasn't good enough. So yeah, man, really almost a similar game for both teams, man. Yeah. So just yeah, man, just the defense. Who led in tackles today? Jack Campbell was your leading tackler. Muhammad was behind him. Kirby Joseph behind him. Brian Branch, and then Terriano. So they were like your leading tacklers today. But yeah, that's just a cool thing, man. I'm just happy for the win. Team stats. All right, team stats. Green Bay 298 yards total offense. Lions 391. 199 passing in the air for the Green Bay. Us 280. 99 rushing yards for the Green Bay. 111 for us. 6.6 yards per carry per play, I should say, and 5.1 for the Lions. Let's see, first down 17 for Green Bay, 27 for Detroit. Third down we were 50% pretty much on third down efficiency, maybe just under. Fourth down we were 4 out of 5 on fourth down today. Yeah, man. Time possession was won by the Lions by 13 minutes. So about 13 minutes, man. So yeah, that's what it was, man. But hey, win's a win in this situation. We gotta take advantage of this tough home game we gonna have against the Bills next week. We'll get to that. It's time to get into it. But we gonna take this victory as it is, man. Shout out to everybody that was at the game. Like I said, man, you gotta have faith in your coaching staff. They got you through it today. So, this is a teacher for you. We told you we wasn't scared of Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? They only scored 21 of their points mainly because of mistakes. So that should tell you Lions don't make mistakes. We still play up to our strength. So they clean that up. Hopefully they'll be okay. And with that being said, man, if you like anything I had to say, man, please hit the like button, bro. And don't forget to hit that subscribe to the channel D313SB, man. And we got more content coming for y'all, man. Follow us on all social media, man. And tell me what you think about the game, man. Don't be afraid to comment. I always respond back. And I'll just keep it clean and respectful. With that being said, go Lions. See y'all in the morning, man.